One of the things broadcasters are generally good at in other genres is that they are actively involved in managing and producing the most attractive product to attract the most viewers. Rugby Australia can't do this on their own. They need the expertise of Foxtel and leading what is going to make Super Rugby more attractive for people watching on television. That includes having more people attend games live because we know there's a direct relationship between TV ratings and attendances, Smit said. Drought breaker, the Waratahs broke the drought against New Zealand teams by beating the Highlanders in Sydney at the weekend. Photo, at Fox Sports merged with Foxtel this year, with Fox Sports boss Patrick Delany taking over the merged entity. Smith said Delany and his team appeared to have given up on the product their predecessors designed and marketed to drive Foxtel subscriptions 23 years ago. Rugby Australia maintains a close relationship with Foxtel management and formally consults with the broadcaster before each 5-year rights negotiation, as well as any time they want to amend the broadcast agreement to add or change competitions. For example, Castle's predecessor Bill Pulver sought and gained Delaney's approval on Raw's plan to cut a Super Rugby team and move back to a 15-team competition last year. But insiders say while the relationship is friendly, it is largely hands-off on the big issues, with Foxtel preoccupied with its billion-dollar investments in rugby league and AFL, as well as its growing interest in motorsports. Its $1.2 billion foray into cricket, announced earlier this year, leaves little room to spend big on rugby and, presumably, even less time to devote to resurrecting a professional competition that is struggling to deliver viewers. But Smith said the game remained important to its subscription-based business. Rugby is still very important to Foxtel, because it's still a driver of subscribers in Sydney, and Sydney is the largest pay television market by a significant proportion in Australia. Smith said, if they can get their house in order and invest some energy in rugby, it will further strengthen their position. But the longer the game continues to underperform on the field in Super Rugby, or if the Wallabies' international standing continues to drop, that will be a big issue for them. Ratings tend to support Smith's argument. Fairfax Media has been told that Super Rugby games played on Australian soil are averaging 60,000 viewers on Foxtel, a figure that has stabilised and is growing slowly after a horror 2-year period. The numbers are well down on the game's historic popularity. In 2011, Australian teams drew average audiences of 73,000, the Waratahs averaged 135,000 viewers, and the Reds, the year they won the title, averaged 182,000, but despite the rapid drop over the intervening 7 years, they still sit well above ratings for the A-League, which has been a summer sport failure for the company and drove its big money pitch for cricket. Foxtel was contacted for comment.